Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Montana versus Weber State college basketball matchup on Monday, January 22nd, 2024. Of course, if you like all the free picks we give out at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. If you're looking for that next level concierge style service and you make big bets, text the number you see on the screen and find out about the Dime Club and sharp trading plays. You'll love these, so go ahead and text that number if you're a big bettor. But let's get to this one. Montana taking on Weber State. Montana 12-6 on the season. Weber State 12-7, but just 3-4 straight up and against the number on the road. 7-3 in their last 10, while Montana comes in 8-2 in their last 10, 7-2 against the number in their last 10. So these are two of the better teams in the Big Sky Conference. Of course, the issue for both these teams is the Big Sky Conference is a one-bid conference. So it's all going to come down to the Big Sky tournament, and both these teams certainly want to be in the best position. This one, though, being played at Montana, where the Grizzlies have been pretty tough. You know, when we look at the recent meetings of these two teams, it has been Weber State getting the best of it, and of course they pounded Montana in the earlier meeting at home, 93-63 as 4.5-point favorites. But when we look at what else Weber State has done here, you know, they played well in the Big Sky, knocking off South Dakota State and Oral Roberts, then hit a rut, losing 3 in a row outright as favorites. Sac State, Portland State, Eastern Washington, not exactly the world beaters out there, and then bouncing back last time out, beating Idaho by 23 as a 15-point favorite. You know, when we look at, what Montana has done recently, and this is a program that's pretty rich in athletic tradition. They have won 5 of their last 6 games. The only game that they did not win was against Northern Colorado, and the thing about that game is they were favored by 6.5 points in it. But outside of that, you know, they have covered the spread in all of those wins. They didn't quite play as tough out of conference as Weber State did, but certainly they have held their own this season and are playing just consistent basketball. We've made a lot of money on Weber State this season. They shoot the threes extremely well. They shoot really well and efficiently from the floor, and they also hit their free throws, which I like, at a tune of 77.4%. That is a pretty good ratio there, and usually it will help you more than it will hurt you. That's for sure. When we look at the Montana defense, it's not great at defending the floor and really not very good on the perimeter, and that's where they got roasted in the first meeting of these two teams. But I think Montana also shoots the three good, not as good as Weber State does, but actually they're a little bit more efficient when it comes to their overall shooting on the floor. And when it comes to hitting free throws, they're right there with Weber State. I think Weber State's defense is good in a lot of different categories, that's for sure. But, I think Montana can match up. You know, when we look at the rebounding edge, it's pretty big in Weber State's direction. And while I would think that Montana are going to be out for some revenge in this one, and, I think you could certainly make a case for the Grizzlies, and this is why I'm probably not rushing to the window to bet this thing. I still think Weber State's just the better team, and Montana, I know they're probably hurt because of the beating that they took the other way. Probably had this one circled and are looking for the revenge, and they're at home. I'm still going to take Weber State, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.